2, 1, go.
Let's go.
And they're off.
We've got an exciting match between Team Boss Rush and Kitten and Nocturne versus the Goop Troop, Cantaloupe and Valu. This is seeds 8 and 9, correct? So should be a very, very close bingo.
Yep. It's the first round, it's the first match played out a second round. So one of these two teams who ends up winning is going to go on to winner's quarters.
What happened?
Which is pretty early for like two of these teams to just be duking it out. These teams are like pretty sick.
Getting the tournament going.
Yeah, I love it.
It's moving.
Like,
Shall we look at the board?
yeah, let's look at this thing real quick.
All right, let's see what we got here. A couple blue coin goals stick out just from looking at it. You got 20 from
goodness.
20 from Pinna, 20 from Pianta, 25 from
20
Rico,
everywhere.
10 from Serena, 20 from Noki, 15 from Bianco, 15 from M Graffiti. 5 links on the board as well. 55 total blues plus the 3 fruit ladies. A lot of blue coin goals on the board. A lot of blue coin goals in a lot of different areas.
55 total might be like a high contentious goal. Like
It
normally
will.
you see totals as like something you save for quite a bit later.
Yeah, Noki having both Eel and Piantissimo, along with 20 shines.
Thank you for purchasing this item from Gab.
5 unique bosses on the board.
Preparing to register customer information.
Something you don't ever see is 9 from a single level and 10 from a single level.
And 10 from a single level.
Yeah, that's super rare.
Very, very interesting card we got here today. 4 red coin shines. You can get that all in Bianco.
There's not a whole lot of depth. Like, there's no reason to go real deep except for 2 Shadow Marios. That might be something we end up seeing much later, because everything is more about bouncing around, being active in a lot of different places. Pinna 3 hoverless.
Pinna 3 hoverless plus Ride Yoshi plus the 20 blues from Pinna. Pinna having a couple goals, 1 shine from each level, going nicely with unique bosses actually. Not having to step too far into Serena. The only thing there, 10 blue coins from Serena Beach.
Those linked pair pretty well with Pinna as well. Just a nice quick 5, like not even more than that. Super quick.
Yep. It'll be interesting to see what they choose to do here, where they choose. I think that someone will probably choose to do 9 and 10 from a single level right off the bat. But where is the question? And then combo that with another Shadow Mario.
You think 9 and 10 from a single level?
Plus with all the blue coins, I think so.
That's a lot. Seems so greedy.
In a 2v2 though, that's like gets you like 3-4 goals right off the bat.
Which one would you choose? Would you do Bianco because of the
3 and 4 blue coins? I think I might do Bianco. Get you your 4 reds. So you or at least start Bianco, get a couple quick red coins, dip back into the Delfino, get the other quick ones just to snipe that off the board.
That risks the rest of your Bianco though.
If people are doing 9-10 right off the bat, which you said might be a little slow.
It is, something to keep in mind. I mean, what other options could you even do? Like, I see that this is
not a whole lot of stuff in each. Like, there's a little bit everywhere.
Yeah,
there's not a lot anywhere.
It's quite mixed up. Like, you can't really tell what the best options on this card are gonna be from a quick glance.
Yeah.
You can kind of make some sort of put together combination of things that may end up working out, but you're not going to get everything in most cases.
Yeah, this is an interesting, a very, very interesting card.
Pinna's not like too powerful.
3 in Pinna, 3 from Noki. That's like the most any level has. Specifically. 2 in Bianca, 2 in Pianta.
But I don't know that you want to do Noki.
No, especially the late Noki. I mean, you can get 20 blues in 1, But
truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us. It is none other than
Piantissimo and Eel is
Mario.
late. Like that's 25 shines level stuff.
Guilty as charged. I hereby order the defendant
Eel
to
is a
clear this
boss.
entire island. Until
Eel
Isle
is-
I don't know that 5 unique bosses will be there that late, though.
Mario shall not be allowed to leave.
I mean, you're gonna have to either get a Sereno or an Oki boss at that point,
Is there any reason to go to Serena on this card at all?
except for 10
And
blue coins and 1
just
shine from a
10.
single level.
That's true.
Yeah. But yeah, that's, I mean, you have to get to Serena, which with Serena whenever isn't that bad. But you have
It
to
is
at least
3.
be in Serena or Noki to get 5 unique boss shines.
3 Serena whenevers at that. to get those 10.
To get those 10, yeah. 5 secrets also on the board. That makes the early Bianco strong as well.
While Pinna doesn't look too terribly powerful, it's probably worth it just to have someone being able to get access to those late game goals and also
Yeah.
work on that 25 shines.
Yeah. I mean, if you think so, just from a Pinna Rush standpoint, you're probably going to get 25 shines. You're 20 blues, Ride Yoshi,
Mhm.
Pinna 3, and then you're probably the first Noki for the 3 Noki goals. That's 7 goals right there. If one player can get 7 goals, that's
Yeah,
a decent. That's I mean, that's pulling
That's a
their
good
half.
chunk. Yeah, yeah. Only 13 to win. That's more than half of
But
13.
the other player has to hodgepodge 8 of these goals. That's rough,
Yeah, and they're everywhere. Like,
and they're
you're
everywhere.
definitely competing.
They're everywhere. Yeah. All right, we'll see where everybody starts to go. Okay, so right off the bat, Cantaloupe looking like he's going for a Noki or for a Pinna Rush. 2 Valu and Nocturne opting to open up Bianco immediately. The others going for Delfino shines into presumably Pinna, but could definitely be Rico or Gelato Rush.
Right. Usually, when you set up for this turbo secret, is what
It's-
most people like to call it. It is a
It
Pinna
is a
related.
Pinna related thing, but where's Enkitten going with the Beach Shine could be Rico or Gelato as well.
Right.
Or maybe he just doesn't know the turbo secret.
Opting not to go. No, he knows it for sure. But opting not to do it makes me think more Rico or Gelato related.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, you can go get it later. It's not faster. Like,
Right.
It may end up just being Cantaloupe having a better route. And like you said earlier, like having that Pinna is going to be super good. 7 potential goals to just
Yeah.
have for free.
Plus pretty much first access outside of Serena whenever to the Serena goals as well, which is just the 2 with 1 from every level. And Valu going for Fruit Ladies off the bat, but the Fruit Lady isn't there. Trying to go get Banana Lady right now, but Banana Lady isn't there.
Not until after the
Not until
Bianco
after
one.
the Bianco statue comes up. Same
Yep.
with the box games and things of the like.
See if he sticks with that after seeing this little blunder.
Nocturne opening up Bianco, but grabbing both Nocturne and Valu opting to open up Bianco and then do left house clip.
I don't know if you saw, but Cantaloupe did die at the end of Slide,
Oh no.
which is might be worth something. We'll see.
Yeah, it kind of seems like he might. Oh my God, are you seeing this right now?
I'm seeing it actually.
Valu and Nocturne both
Starting with Fruit Ladies.
immediately going for Fruit Ladies.
That is not the meta. The meta is still forming though, so this is like
Nocturne has a lead because he didn't go for it immediately. So these guys deciding that only one of the teammates needs any sort of shine count and the rest of them are going for blue coin goals because this is them trying to pick up 2 quick blue coin goals right off the bat. I cannot imagine that they know the other person is doing this.
The thing about this too, this is totally crazy. This is like a strat like not many people know about. Is like when you gang up on one player and let the other player do what they want. Is if that's what Nocturne and End Killer are doing, they're gonna bleed Valu dry out of everything
Yeah.
that he could possibly get. Like it's
Yeah.
just gonna be 7 free goals for Cantaloupe.
And then
But if Valu
nothing
can't get
else.
anything,
Yeah.
then it's like a 2v1.
Yeah.
And a 2v1, it's not easy to win a lockout
Not
bingo.
easy to win a lockout
You're
bingo.
teaming up on one player.
Valu is going to have. We'll see what happens. We'll see where he chooses to go after this, but it's looking like Nocturne definitely has the lead here if he can finish these up. At least on my streams.
Valu's actually gained some ground. And it's like only one mistake and Fruit Ladies could be up for grabs.
Yeah.
Like one fruit falling in the water, or like even like a slow setup like Nox currently got right now.
Yeah, and Valu is pretty much all caught up on my screen. I don't know if he lost any durians to the basket though.
One way into the basket, yeah, you saw
that's
the
gonna be
basket
bad.
bounce. That's gonna oof. Nocturne, as long as he doesn't make a mistake, is gonna have a huge lead here.
Lead on this, yeah.
Wow. So crazy to see 3 and 4 Fruit Ladies go so early. And you
So
can see
literally first, and Nocturne does click it off. Nocturne does click off 3 Fruit Ladies first, and we'll see if he goes for the 4th one right away. It looks like he is.
Valu's still working on it. He might opt to continue to go, or maybe he just hasn't seen the click
He
yet.
just hasn't seen the click. You hate to see it happen. So this has got to be one of the earliest bingo snipes that I have seen in a long time.
I don't know if I've ever seen anything faster than that.
This is. Oh, there's only one coconut, right? Before the sun hits the island.
I guess so.
So
This
fruit-
is news to me.
Coconut Fruit Lady this early is oh, but Valley's there. And Nocturne's doing this kind of slow. He's about to have one if he yeah, he doesn't miss.
He's got a lead.
barely
Valu's
though.
still competing. Don't lose any. Oh!
Oh, Valley
Didn't go
missed the
anywhere.
basket. Valley missed
Nocturne's got
one. Nocturne's got two. He's got 2. That's 2. Valo has his first one, and
That's
Nocturne
3.
does
Bang.
does pick it up. Wow, the double snipe from Valu. He thought he could get it. That's interesting. So we do see the Rico rush from End Kitten here.
Look at Nocturne getting the plaza quicker too. This man's got the knowledge.
And he's going for Delfinos. Oh, okay.
Got the backup though. Maybe.
So
Not
he's
quite.
not. So he's not opting for. So he's definitely not opting for Bianco. Looks like Valu going for Pianta. For the Pianta Blues plus the one hidden, perhaps. Or maybe just trying to nab one shine every level, with Cantaloupe being thirsty for those Delfinos on the pinna grind.
We were while we were freaking out about Fruit Ladies, Cantaloupe's been doing quite a bit of plaza stuff still, and End Killer picked up pretty large amount of M's while doing Rico Blues.
Did he pick up the M's?
He did.
Okay, I missed it.
Yeah, quite a few M's. Definitely in the lead for that. Nobody else even with 1, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah. 25 blues from Rico plus the M's makes Rico nice to go to. You get your boss shine as well, but
Valo not opting to grab any blues during 1. Just moves on through.
5 links. Yeah, did he get a link?
No. That was a really fast Chomps, and the Chomp was in the right spot, so I know he didn't slow down.
What about Enkin? He must have got that link.
It would be really good to,
Yeah.
but you might end up saving it for later.
Smart.
Or just for
not
the pinup
doing-
player.
Yeah, smart not doing blooperless, getting those 2 extra blue coins that he needs.
keep in mind now, Nocturne and Kitten have no idea that
Zero
Valor is
idea that
fighting.
that Valor got sniped to that.
So they could feel like maybe they're behind elsewhere. They've got to opt for some backups on some of their strategies, and this is actually nuts. Nocturne, yeah,
Serena an effort from Nocturne right now.
it seems a little early to be trying to take some Serena options off the board.
And he
But
gets it first try.
that was
Impressive.
sick. Yeah,
That was sick.
I promise you, he learned that trick like 2 days ago.
The side camera angle as well.
Yep. Serena whenever, dude.
Serena,
What?
whenever right now. Maybe he's going for bosses.
Oh, it could just be a boss thing. One
just
from
be
each
one
level.
from
He's
each
just
level
getting a
bosses.
start.
If they decide that they're not going for shine count and they're forfeiting the late shine goals. But the other trick is that if Cantaloupe has who is going for a linked pair or half the linked pair, he didn't get the other half.
He could get the other one during the fight, which, like during the blooper, like spinning
Right.
instead of some downtime there, or just get it whenever. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So rushing Pinna but stopping Enrico to presumably get the link. Goes for Screechless and misses. Yeah,
This
he's
is a boss too.
He's getting the boss and the link. So, but with the shine count, high shine count, Pinna rush. What I was going to say is that he's probably going to have to, if Valu keeps getting sniped at things, which doesn't quite seem like he is right now, but like you said, if Nocturne and Kitten try to pick off everything else from getting up on Valu, he's going to have to like leave the Noki stuff to try and pick up the slack, and then the others can grab what they want from that eventually as well. But he is opting to do some extra stuff, which is good to see. Especially since we know he doesn't have any competition for Pinna.
Weird that he opts to slow down for the Pinna rush, but maybe he feels like
Agreed.
one of the two players is doing it. He knows the Fruit Ladies he would beat, even if he did do this Rico-related stuff.
He knows that he doesn't have to worry about Nocturne. So the question is, where does he think Enkitten is?
And you've got a little bit of insight on these players,
So if
due to
Enkitten,
just knowing them personally.
right? If Enkitten picks up these M's here, which he is obviously, that's 9, I believe. He should have. I think he's
got all of them, yep. And he also has a rocket, but I don't know if that's
no rockets. Rockets aren't on the board. Interesting to see where Nocturne goes after this.
Checks the Z menu. Sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
there's the other M.
Oh, okay. So he should have 9 after this one.
And I think you could pick up that linked one right there too. It kind of makes me laugh, dude.
He didn't actually pick up the linked pair in one.
Nope.
So Val going very quickly through. Oh, he's gonna miss it.
That
That's
would have
a
been
bummer.
useful to have that hover.
Yeah.
They'll grab it now.
So Valu making his way very quickly through Pianta. Already up to Pianta 5.
Nocturne and Bianco.
And Nocturne and Bianco. So Valu will be close to that one hidden in Pianta. Plus the 20 blues very quickly after in 6.
It's one of those matches where you start hot, and now it's just like everybody's everywhere else. They might end up meeting up later, having some crazy snipe war, but like we got to be on top of like what they've got already. So
Yeah.
like Nocturne in the lead on bosses for sure, thanks to
Yeah.
having Phantom Manta and now working on his PD.
Yeah.
Next closest B1, and by far I mean like far, because Serena is a pretty large investment of your time.
Okay, wait. What is?
You know what this is, dude? This is this is the this is Chuckster,
This is
also known as
Chuckster.
DeLorean.
Oh my goodness, that's sick.
It is. He's quite
Has his
sick.
10 shines. Presumably will make his way to Pinna next.
It's 25 from Rico, I think, unless
I
he
think
got some from Plaza.
He got I think he got both the M and the I don't know, actually I don't think he got the jail. I think he missed the jailhouse. But he doesn't know which enemy it is.
This should be his last couple then.
Yeah. He should be coming pretty close. Yeah, there
it
it is.
is.
Yep, 26 chance. So now Cantaloupe knows that he has no competition at all. Goes for Honey Skip.
Yeah, now that Killer and Nocturne have revealed themselves, Nocturne
And
pretty much all over the
misses.
place.
Ooh. Sorry.
Misses Honey Skip.
Misses
That's
Honey Skip. Decides not to go for it again.
big mistakes from Cantaloupe so far with the slide and now a Honey Skip.
It is notably harder with different visual cues because you only have 10 shines instead of the normal 14 in an any percent that you'd be entering Pinna with. So it is notably harder if you're using visual cues for that setup, which I believe everybody does. But yeah, a lot of people don't go for it.
Still no news for Nocturne and Killer about what's been going on this
There is
whole bingo.
an island.
They're in the dark. They have no idea what's going on.
Must be there.
They're just playing their game and hoping that it works out and potentially thinking, hey, we might have got a snipe here.
Yeah.
And those 3 and 4,
Yeah.
it was close.
Valor going straight for the hidden. He did pick up a bunch of blues. I don't know how many, but he probably will have will be able to nab the 20 when he does Pianta 6.
Yep. That's when you get the most. They'll be all over the place, so
Yeah.
they have plenty to choose from. This is actually going to be a good reveal for Nocturne and Kitten.
Tricky. Oh my goodness, onto the rope. Monka ass, dude.
That was the thing.
Monka ass, dude. Nah, I see what you did there.
Didn't want that one to go unnoticed.
Bowser does count as a boss as well, but bingos are done before you're gonna grab Bowser.
But we might see it.
But we might see it. One hidden in Pianta from Valu. Finally, the Goop troop on the board.
Pretty sure by that point you've already beaten 5 bosses before you get to Bowser, so.
I think you actually have to beat 5 bosses before you get to Bowser. But I mean you do. So.
Yeah, it's kind of defined that way. Some interesting movement by Cantaloupe to get up to these linked pairs, which he should end up getting because he's got the Rico ones and Plaza ones are super easy too.
Yeah. Oh, he's not going for it. Oh, he's gonna grab it later. After he's done with these, probably. I think that's the route. Oh. Okay, so interesting. Okay, so Nocturne's got to be going for one from each because he's heading up into Pianta, even though he knows that Valu is there deep.
Yeah, so he's definitely not staying. This is just for one and gone.
Presumably just a one and gone, which he is definitely the closest to.
Yeah, he's done Gelato, Bianco, Rico.
Did he get one from Gelato? I missed it.
He did. He got the first secret.
Okay.
So he's also got that as well.
15 blues from M getting marked off as well as 5 linked. So goals starting to get claimed pretty quickly here.
They've actually got a lot of information now, the purple team.
Yeah, they really do.
Like this, it's taken this long.
Yeah, they should know where both players are.
This long for linked, which means, you know, maybe they got sniped on something, which is why it took so long, or maybe, you know, I mean, you don't usually account for your opponent making mistakes. Usually you're thinking less about that and more about what they could have potentially done, just as a good general thing to think about.
Right. You got to think, though, that if they were paying attention, unless they think that he was comboing with other stuff, which is definitely, I think that they probably got a sniper on the Valley there, with Pianta hidden being the first thing he clicked off and it taking so long to do. But
it's looking like a good start from Boss Rush.
Looking like a really solid start, and they definitely are making their way towards stuff. We'll see where We'll see where N Kitten decides to go. He already has his Rico blue coins, but is opting to do Rico 4 probably for the secret, if I had to guess.
Got some,
While he's
got some reds in there too.
It's also true.
4 reds is a goal.
Yep.
Not sure if he's even got one yet, but
I think that Cantaloupe probably going to be the closest to the 4 reds,
Right.
unless he decides to forego it, because he's already got at least one from Pachinko.
Yep.
He'll have another one going through Pinna, and then an easy one once he leaves Pinna with Grass Pipe.
That's 3. Or he could opt to do a hidden.
Yeah,
in
and
2.
then a hidden in, and then easy access to a hidden in 2 makes 4. So we'll see what he decides to do.
Wow.
The third boss coming out from Nocturne right now, and once he hits Pinna, he'll have his 4th, and then he'll just have to get to Noki for 1 shine from each level at that point, because he has 1 from all the others.
Crazy to see blue coins and Pinna going this early. Like, usually you hate to see bills. If you're like, if you know anything about 120, bill.
Yeah.
Bills, man. I usually love bullet bills. As a spectator.
Yeah. It's like, not as a runner, not in this level, the bullet bills.
They're so adorable.
Especially anybody who was in the 2IG era.
Oh, those were the worst days.
Dark days for the 90% category.
Could Value be doing 9 and 10 from any level here?
It kind of seems like he might. I mean, once he does Shadow Mario, he'll have 8, because he already got the hidden. So he just has to get 8 and 8 secret.
Keep in mind that he's also done Pianta 5 reds, and that
exactly
Pianta 8 is another red.
Yeah, that's true. This will be his 2nd red coin shine, and his 9th from a single level, because he has 8 already. So interesting, and not a bad call in my opinion from Valu, getting sniped early to just go get some goals that he knows he can grab. And there were 2 blue coin goals here that he hasn't actually picked up the blues yet from Pianta, assuming that he'll get them shortly, but feeling like he doesn't need them because
he's seen the opponents and what they've opted to do.
He knows where the opponents are. Well, he doesn't actually know where N Kitten is now.
He saw the blues in Rico.
Okay, Nocturne grabbing his 10th shine, so he will get yeah, but he doesn't, but the blues in Rico and the 15Ms, like that's all there was. So
right.
You'd think that Nocturne or that N Kitten would have left Rico, but possibly opting for a Shadow Mario, possibly opting for a quick red coin shine, trying to snipe that off the board. But I don't think he's done any of the hiddens, which means that he's probably going to get sniped to the 9 and 10 from a single level. There's the 20 blues from Pianta from Valor now. Did he grab a blue there? Or did he just forget to click it earlier?
It was probably a late click, so he pressed the Z menu after getting the red in the water, just to verify that he had the 20.
Realized that he had the 20. Yeah, so 7. So I think that we're going to see a counter snipe from Valor here onto N Kitten. N Kitten thinking that he's going to have the 9 and 10 from a single level with Rico, but Valu getting it faster in.
Well, it's gonna be quick, right?
He doesn't miss this. Okay, he didn't.
And Killer's gonna get a Shadow Mario for his troubles, which isn't bad because there is 2. So like him and Valu might as well be even.
Yeah. This will be the 4th boss from Nocturne, and then all he'll have to do is grab Wiggler to have the 5 uniques. A hoverless Pinna 3 coming out from Cantaloupe. that should be his goal in a matter of seconds. There it is.
And Killer leaving. Going
Yeah.
to Pinna. That's
Going
so
with Pinna.
weird. I feel like Bianco is like so good right now.
For him, yeah, I think
Right.
I would agree.
2 shadows. You got defeat PD strikes back. You've got 5 secrets.
15 blues. Yeah, that'll be three easy secrets from him. Yeah, going to
Bianco's
Pinna here.
secret's so good.
I'm not sure what the thought process is, unless he's trying to pick up quick red coin shines, which he could also do in Bianco. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, he knows his teammates in Pinna. And he
Maybe-
knows his teammates probably not staying in Pinna.
Yeah,
But he also knows the enemies in Pinna. I'm not sure exactly what his thought process is.
unless he's just opening it up to get rid of the cutscene. No, he's going in.
Oh, he's in.
10 shines, and 9 and 10 picked up from Valu. So, Nocturne and Edkitten having a solid start, but yeah, Valu and Cantaloupe now finished with some long stuff that they can just start doing whatever they want.
If Valu goes to Bianco here, it's going to be a huge play. And he might as well, since he doesn't have anything available.
And Kitten is trying to snipe the 20 blues, but he doesn't know that Cantaloupe is literally doing that right now. But Cantaloupe waited a long time to do it, so this is gonna be an interesting one from when Cantaloupe clicks this off, and Kitten's gonna realize that makes
He's
sense.
behind on Bianco, too.
Yeah. Yeah, because Valu's going to Bianco, which is
Definitely
very
the
good.
best. Definitely the best. right
Very
now.
good call. Yeah, I think that after the early fumble, it looks like Valu and Cantaloupe are going to be in a better spot right here.
See what Endkiller does. Now that
And
20's gone.
Killer is going for 55 total right now.
He's going to stay here for the total. What's after that? Like, he could be losing Shadow Marios in this, too.
He's
Like,
probably going to lose Shadow Marios. He's going to lose the Bianco goals. But I mean, so what else? So presumably, right now, as of right now, Cantaloupe has Noki. Nobody's even close. All the rest of them have, like, except for Valu, his teammate, have 10 shines, 11 shines. Like, they're nowhere close.
and Killer's out.
And Nocturne opting to go for Bianco. He's done Bianco 2, I believe.
He did the boss. He can actually have a lead here if he's going for
he does actually
Bianco
have a
related
lead
stuff.
on Valu, but he's somewhat forfeiting. I mean, not forfeiting bosses because he's the only one that's close.
Yes, this is actually so sick, dude. If this is like a double play from Endkiller and Nocturne, like
Nocturne.
Endkiller could get blues while Nocturne stays ahead in Bianco. Now they'll end up losing the Shadow Marios because
That's
Nocturne doesn't
definitely what
have
they're
Shadow.
doing. Right.
But this is definitely
is-
so
this
crazy.
is-
You could take everything
He's
out of
gonna
Bianco.
He's gonna take PD from Valu if he does this right now.
Yep.
Thinking that he knows where those two were. Valu, one of them's in Pinna, one of them Pinna rushed, one of them is in, one of them went to Pianta. Knows that he has no competition on bosses.
This is exactly what they needed to do.
This is going to be a huge play with the from bullying Valu. Because if Valu prioritizes the boss before blues like he did in Pianta, he's going to lose the blues and he's going to lose the boss.
He
might
wants
still
that
get the
5
Shadow
though.
Mario.
He's got to want that 5.
He's got
It's
him
so
on it.
juicy.
Yeah. Cantaloupe is going for Grass Pipe right now, so he will be getting red coins pretty shortly here. He's got 3 at the moment. I don't know, 4. This will be his 4th because he did pin a 2. So this will be his 4th red coin, so they'll pick that up.
Mhm.
Interesting that with the bully Valu strat,
Not over yet. Endkiller having a lot of trouble with windmill wall kicks, and Valu is in episode 3 where 18 blues are available.
he's picking up the blues instead of going for the PD. So
So he
might get
sacrifices the
one
for
of
sure.
these unless he's trying to get the blues in PD. And Nocturne leaves for Serena.
Really?
Does the secret and goes to Serena. That's his second secret shine. Could have an easy one in Pinna for 3.
Holy moly.
This will be his third secret shine. Struggling with the boo bounce, but while picking up. Oh. The savage
I
laugh.
love this game.
The savage laugh, dude. There's the wall kicks coming.
Come on, they
There.
know. They know. It's laughable.
Okay, so now looking like the play in
Was not
Bianco
what Nocturne
is gonna get foiled by Valu going for blues first and Nocturne leaving.
Unless Nocturne can get back in there. I don't know, maybe this is like a greed, like...
Secret greed, yeah.
I don't know, dude.
He still has the lead because Valu's in 3 right now, right?
Yep.
He doesn't know where the blues are. He's getting the life. Valu's struggling with the Bianco blues right now, I think. There's not that many here. Oh my god.
I'm thinking I'm gonna be sick watching that Serena 2.
Yeah, if N Kitten skips the blues, he could have this lead on Valu.
It's not gonna
We'll
happen.
see what he does.
And
We'll see
Killer
what
is
he
all about the blues right now.
Yeah, he has to because it's 55 total. Oh. But maybe
make
he
me
knows
my
it's easier in
words.
4. Maybe he knows it's easier in 4.
He definitely knows that.
Maybe he's deciding to wait till 4, and if he sees that goal get clicked off,
He'll stay in
he'll
Bianco.
stay in Bianco for the PD.
Hell yeah. Oh my goodness.
Serena, whenever, again, coming out from... He's going all the way to 4 to get the secret. 15 blues from Bianco clicked off by Valu, so Nkitten knows. Question is, he doesn't know where Valu got it. Is he gonna stay?
He's gotta stay.
He's got the lead.
No, if he stays for secrets, he's gonna stay for bosses too. He might end up doing
No,
King Boo.
Nocturne's doing secrets.
No,
Oh,
I know.
oh, you're right. He might do King Boo as his last. He might say, screw Gelato, I'm getting secrets. Oh, and Kitten leaves.
I'm freaking out.
Kitten leaves. That is insane. And he's going for Noki.
I don't know what to think right now. My brain is
Radioshi
scrambled.
and Pinna. Yeah, Cantaloupe late marks off Radioshi and Pinna. Wow. Has had Pinna 4 for a minute. Just decides to go back.
Maybe he just recognized it was there.
Hasn't clicked off 4 reds, even though I think he has 4 reds. He definitely has 4 reds, but hasn't marked it. Going to Bianco for 1 from each, perhaps?
Not sure. Maybe he just wants some quick shines to get into Noki.
Yeah, maybe Bianco 1. Maybe he's doing Bianco 1.
Got a decent blue count, I'd think, being in Pinna for so long. I
Yeah.
mean, they're kind of just in the way. But
If he gets the 3 Noki goals, they're at 12. Valu needs to get 1 more goal, which he'll get with PD. So as long as Cantaloupe gets to Noki, and gets those 3 Noki goals, which he has locked up because nobody else is even close, they win this bingo. If Valu gets this boss goal.
that's what a weird dynamic going on right now.
Yeah. Nocturne and N Kitten nabbed the first 4 goals and now have not grabbed a goal since. Oh no, that's not true. They grabbed the first 3 goals and then 15 blues from Emeralds later. But still. This is, they let Cantaloupe do too much.
He's got 4 blue to turn in, or make it 18, and
Okay.
Cantaloupe's
And
got 3
10
to
blues
turn
from
in, so
Serena.
he'll be at 20.
10 blues from Serena, marked by... Is he exiting area? No, okay.
He's got to get the
Yeah.
secrets and the bosses and just about everything. I mean, and Killer's all over the
No, he
place.
falls down. Is he gonna lose the banana?
This
Killer has been all over the place. It should be close to 55 total blues, but he's rushing Noki right now.
Oh! Hold on. Alright, he sees he's got 3 turn-ins. He's definitely turning in and going to Noki.
Yeah.
And that's Cantaloupe, I mean.
Yeah, Cantaloupe has... I think Cantaloupe has 4 red coin shines. I don't know why he hasn't marked it off. I'm not... I mean, like...
Could just be... It's gotta be an oversight. Waiting
He's
this
got-
long?
Valu marked 4 red coin shines.
Alright. Well,
Well,
technically
because...
true as well.
Yeah, because Cantaloupe... Did Valu just get his 4th red right now? In Pachinko?
Yeah, he did a lot in Pianta.
And then Bianco 3.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Bianco 4.
Bianco 4, sorry, yeah. Yeah, Cantaloupe did Pinna 3, he did Pinna 2. I'm pretty sure he did Pachinko, and he did... Maybe he didn't do Pachinko. I thought I saw him do Pachinko. I don't know.
He did Pachinko.
Yeah, and then he did Grass Pipe. Like, maybe they're not talking to each other, or he just forgot. I don't know.
Got the count wrong, maybe.
I saw him do Pinna 2 reds. I'm confused. Yeah. Either way, not important. That goal does get clicked off by the Goop troop, and now he's going back for PD. So interestingly enough, has been behind on PD a lot and wasn't prioritizing.
His goal
it.
is still
Now-
here.
Now is finally going to get this. Cantaloupe not even gonna have to get to Piantissimo. Just gonna have to get these 20 blues, and then
Crap.
actually, N-Kitten is close.
He needs
If
one.
N-Kitten, if N-Kitten gets these blues in 1, and well, I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, they only need 2 goals.
Yeah. Because right now,
He's not gonna
Value's
need-
gonna lock down
Yeah.
Bianco
Even if-
5.
Yeah, even
Valu's
if he goes
got-
for the, even if he goes for the blues, yeah, even if he goes for the blues in Nocturne gets 5 secrets, and he'll get the 5 unique bosses after this. But even if N-Kitten goes for the blues and beats Cantaloupe to the blues, he's gonna lose Eel and Piantissimo because Cantaloupe already has Snooki 1. So
My bracket!
this is
It looks like it's already determined unless somehow
Cantaloupe-
N-Killer can catch up to Cantaloupe.
Yeah.
Or maybe Cantaloupe game overs. Like,
yeah, that's the only way.
it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, Cantaloupe doesn't
Cantaloupe
have.
goes for blues. Like,
Yeah,
it's
Cantaloupe-
greedier.
I think he knows he doesn't need it.
He definitely knows he doesn't need it.
Yeah.
This is 13 without it.
Yeah. So I think that he's just doing, unless he's deciding to go for it in Eel, which makes no sense. I think he's just deciding that he's gonna do 4 and 5,
And that's
and
2. Just get 20 afterwards
call it a
if
bingo.
necessary.
Yeah, and Kitten is in Noki, and it doesn't look like he's going for blues, but it's just a little too late for Team Boss Rush, who is hopefully going to get the 5 unique boss goals, the 5 unique boss goal, and again make their name true.
Boss rush again, yeah.
Oh, did he make it, or did he hover for too late?
That was
He hovered too late.
awful tight, yeah. Just a little too slow.
Yeah.
You don't normally
With-
see it like that.
With Cantaloupe in Noki 3, this is about all wrapped up. Cantaloupe has Pianta Gelato, Nocturne only has Noki. So you'd think that Nocturne would get 1 shine from each level. There he goes. As soon as he's done with this, but
It's not even being fought
it's
for.
not even gonna matter.
Yeah. Crazy what it ended up turning out for, like, you know, we were saying early on about how Valu could lose everything after not getting anything, and
And then ended up getting everything because N-Kitten got greedy for blues and Noki, I think, honestly.
blues don't really do too much for, you know, like even Shadow Mario was so good with
Yeah.
paired with Petey.
Yeah, like he could get the 20 blues from Cantaloupe and nab 55 total, which he hasn't actually gotten yet because he's so pressed for Noki. or he could have gotten all the Bianco goals plus the 2 Shadow Marios, plus 15 blues for there, leading toward his total.
I think it was the realization that if you let Cantaloupe do all of Noki, you probably lose.
Cantaloupe's not even gonna have to do Piantissimo because Valu's about to get his second Shadow Mario. This is not how I was expecting this bingo to go from the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, complete turnaround, just kind of a bunch of
Cantaloupe and
wrong
Valu
decisions.
making very good decisions, and Nocturne and N-Kitten making very bad decisions. I don't necessarily think the Nocturne's route was too bad. It just wasn't enough with the small amount that N-Kitten was going to get. Like, he went to Rico, did a lot in Rico. I think he was planning on getting 9 and 10 from a single level, but you know,
Too
obviously
slow.
got sniped there because of the blues. Even though he had a huge head start. And then where was he gonna go? 55 total blues, but from where? There's 2 Shadow Marios from Valu, and Cantaloupe is in Eel. This should be, I mean, this is open.
Let's think, like, not going to Pinna, getting those 20, I mean, sure you got sniped on it, but even if you get it, like,
I think the
that's
only
not
thing that
as
I can
valuable.
think of is that they thought that that when they got sniped to the 9 and 10 that they thought that they were going to have, that they felt pressured, which is huge, which is part of what makes me love Lockout so much, is that you get this pressure when you're down, and it's how you deal, or when you get sniped, even when you're ahead, and it's how you deal with it, because it's like, all right, now what do? We got sniped to the 9 and 10, that's 2 less goals, and we're feeling pressed, and Nocturne does get the 5 unique bosses, and we're feeling super pressed, like, all right, we need to pick up everything that we can get. He hasn't gotten 20 in Pinna yet, I'm gonna go for that. But it's just not the right call to give up everything else to Valu, and that is going to be 13-7. Looked close at the beginning, and ended up with a little bit of a lead, but
just came down to some,
GG's.
yeah, just came down to some decisions that could have been a little more aware of what else was going on.
But it was close, right? Like Valu almost didn't have any of the Bianco goals. Like,
yeah, like
you
one
know, like,
split decision or two even could have been.
They were both there.
Valu could have ended up nothing in Bianco. He could have lost both 15. He could have lost.
15 and PD. There was
Shadow Marios.
Yeah,
and, like,
for him to lose both 15 and PD.
And then after that, like, what's Cantaloupe
and Shadow Marios. Yeah, if they lose those 3 goals, Cantaloupe still has those 2, but he probably doesn't get. They already had the reds, but
he's gonna get 25 shines. He's gonna get 20 blues from Noki. He's gonna get everything out of Noki.
Yeah, well, he might not because N-Killer might have grabbed N-Kitten might have grabbed the 20 blues from Noki once he saw.
That's true.
Once he saw he got sniped to Eel.
That's totally a different dynamic if N-Killer pops in there after doing Rico, though. Crazy ending.
Yeah. Very, very, very interesting. Very fun.
Let's see what the winners got to say. Let's bring them in.
GG, fellas. Good win.
Hey. Thank you. GG.
First question for you guys. When you saw the card, what was your initial reaction? Like, what was the full plan going into it? What'd you guys think?
Well, Noki was really good. There's like 3 Noki goals and 25 shines, which you would get doing the Noki goals.
Right.
Yeah, so Cantaloupe went to rush Noki while doing other stuff. And I wanted the Fruit Ladies and Pianta, and to get the 9 and 10 shines from a single level.
And at the start, Valu asked me when the Fruit Ladies unlocked, and I told him it was after raising the statue up, and that was wrong.
So that ended up having us lose the Fruit Ladies.
Yep, that was the difference, actually.
It was close. It was very close.
Also, that Durian went into the water from
yeah,
me, so.
I think that's what was the death sentence on that. But it was close. You guys, yeah, I went in the basket. You guys, were pretty neck and neck actually. Almost like he had a little bit of a goal on you on coconuts, but he didn't lose any of the fruits. So it's just didn't matter though. How were you feeling after that? Were you feeling like you guys were pressed, or were you still confident in your route?
It's just 2 goals. Like you can come back from that pretty easily. I
As
think.
we saw. Yeah.
Yeah, clearly.
What was the reason for Pianti? You know, you got the one hidden, you got the 9 and 10, and you really don't really need access to anything else, so it's not too slow. But
There was
Well, M's I could have gotten, but
Mhm.
Enkitten already got that. Probably by doing Rico Blues.
Yeah, he did do Rico Blues.
and there is also 9 and 10 shines from a single level, and Pianto was just
Yep,
one you could
Pianto's
get to
pretty
quickly.
fast.
Yeah. A late goal that you can do pretty quickly from Pianta. That's a good call.
did you guys have trouble finding out maybe what Nocturne and Kitten could be doing at some points during this match?
Towards the end, I had no idea what Enkin was doing because it had been so long since he collected a goal.
We guessed he was rushing for Noki since he didn't click anything for a while.
Yeah, he ended up in Noki late, but he was with Bianco and you doing with you and Bianco doing the 15 blues. And
so I
actually
sniped
was
him.
yeah, you sniped him, but he was in 4. Like he had through 4 open, so he could have eaten you to the other stuff, but I think he left thinking that you were probably ahead of him, I think.
Yeah, that's why I rushed for the blues as soon as possible.
Yeah. But so Cantaloupe.
Yeah.
You had 4 reds
Did I?
way
Because
earlier, right? You did
I-
Pinna 2,
okay.
you did Pinna 2 reds, you did Pinna 3, you did Pachinko when you were going to Pinna, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And
okay.
then you did
Like,
yeah,
I
I was like,
thought-
why didn't you mark off the skull and then
thought
Ballard
I
clicked it?
had-
I was like, I'm confused.
I was like going for the red coin field, thinking that was my 4th, and then I thought about it again, and I could only think of 3 red coin
3.
shines I'd done, and I just couldn't remember what the 4th one was.
That's fair. That's fair. We thought maybe it was a forget or just the
Dang,
Um,
Cantaloupe. I had to
or-
do Pachinko because of you.
but
It's an interesting point. So at some point, Valo ends up going into Bianco to grab 15 and maybe even more since he's already gotten 1 Shadow Mario and there's plenty more to do in Bianco. And both Nocturne and Endkiller are in there with you at the same time. But Nocturne's got the lead on Shines, and Endkiller, instead of doing the Shines, would end up doing the Blues. But they both ended up giving up on the Bianco. It was
yeah, they both left after having more progress than you twice in
Huh.
Bianco.
It was an
That's
interesting
weird.
dynamic that
Yeah.
could have just switched the whole like dynamic of how the match played out.
Yeah. Still had so much late game pressure,
Mm-hmm.
being all alone and not like just being able to do more than just the stuff that would get him to the late game, picking up the the 5 links and Pinna 3 and some other stuff. But you actually did Nkitten was in Pinna doing blues with you when you clicked off 20 blues from Pinna as well.
He liked those blues.
Yeah, so you guys sniped him to a few things after the early snipes.
I should have been getting more blues in Pinna 1, but I just forgot it was a goal.
Yeah, he also
I had
forgot
to go
that
back for him.
writing Yoshi was a goal in Pinna.
I was gonna ask. That was another thing I was gonna ask is why waiting so long to do that, unless you were just super confident that nobody was there with you, which was completely true. I don't think anybody did anything past Pinna 1 besides you, this bingo. So, but yeah, no, you guys made some really good calls after the early snipes that just snowballed.
Thank you.
Well played for sure. Let's see what then Killer and Nocturne got to say. So let's bring them in here. And Killer and Nocturne, guys. What's going on?
Just losing badly.
It looked strong from the beginning.
Just
save my prediction bracket as well.
You ruined mine.
Actually, you ruined yours.
Yeah, I guess I did, didn't I? I had
I
faith.
told you all week.
No,
I
that was
know.
that was a really good bingo. There was a lot of stuff that went on between, obviously, that you guys don't know entirely, between the two teams. Nocturne, you sniped the Fruit Ladies at the beginning
I did. Was it
Yeah.
from Valoo or Cantaloupe?
from
Me.
Valu.
Some things happened. We explained earlier. I thought I could do Fruit Ladies earlier, and I threw the bananas, and they weren't there, and I had to kill Shadow Mario. So that lost a lot of time. And then a durian went into basket early.
For me to snipe it, something had to go really, really wrong, and sure enough, something went really, really wrong.
Yeah, it
That's
was
where the knowledge came in.
it was intense though. We were like, they're both doing Fruit Ladies.
Well, if there's two Fruit Ladies, you gotta go for Fruit Ladies.
Yeah.
That's what we decided as well.
Anything else in the route, we didn't know who would do what though.
That's every time.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask what the thought process after Rico for Nkitten.
So I wanted to get 15 M's and 5 linked loot pairs, but I did the M's, and then right as I did that, Cantaloupe got the linked.
Got the links.
Like I was gonna enter Pinna and get the links real quick,
Right.
but that didn't happen. So then I went back into Rico, I think, and tried to get 9 shines and 10 shines from Rico, and then like 6 shines into Rico. I was like, well, if Val isn't Pianta, that means he's also going for it, isn't he? And then when I got 7, he clicked for 9 shines, and I was like, yeah, that was right then. But I was like, I'm 7 shines into Rico. What do I do other than hope that Val just left?
Yeah. We told them this earlier, but both of you guys were in when both of you guys were in Bianco. You both had more progress in Bianco than Valu did, and then left.
Well, my progress was just like 3 blue coins, wasn't it?
Well, you had,
3 Ms.
but you were farther. Like you had through Bianco 4, and he did it in 3. So
Right,
both of you, and when Nocturne went into Bianco, Valu was doing this 2 boss fight, but Nocturne was doing 3. Presumably, obviously, now we know for secrets, through doing Serena after that. But it was like we were like, oh, they're gonna snipe him to both of these, and then you left. But Serena,
I place a whole lot of value in Bianca
yeah.
for whatever reason.
Right. Like,
Pianta was really valuable, and we just never valued Pianta, so we missed it.
it was interesting to see PD2 up on the board for so long. I especially thought maybe Nkiller would go for it, considering it pairs pretty well with the 2 Shadow Marios since he already had the 1 Enrico. But blue coins were on his mind.
Always.
Can't deny the blue coins.
They're the best.
What's the point in
But,
doing bingo if you're not gonna get blue coins? That's what I always say.
You got quite a few.
We have some accusations of match fixing in the chat. And
Because I said I did that.
and kitten throwing to get number 1 prediction.
Damn.
Didn't work though. Didn't work.
Yeah, I think you have number 1 prediction, I think.
So really, I'm the smart one here.
Dang.
On that on Cathalon's post-game show. Be sure to tune in.
You should have tuned in.
That's-
Friday at 7, 8 Eastern. When is it?
We'll see in a moment once we switch scenes. I'm sure. But yeah, it was a good match, guys. I appreciate you putting on the show. I'm sure the viewers enjoyed themselves, and we've actually got another match starting up shortly. In like the next, I don't know how fast we can get it going, but like I think the other teams are both ready to like go like, immediately afterwards. I don't know. I'll have to ask him just to be sure. But we've got the match coming up is Dutch J and Samurai Man, and versus A2 Rhombus and Lucas the 69. So
You're
a double
Europe
header.
versus absolutely not
Ooh.
in the double header.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a treat for all the viewers who stick around. Dutch J and Samu look like they're gonna be one of the top contenders to win this thing. So.
Here for my Rhombus, but that's a rough matchup.
Possible. I
Not
mean,
as rough as this one, clearly.
do we really know how much Dutch J and Samu know about bingo?
I don't.
Dutch J beat me in a bingo once.
He's
By
also
doing
pretty good at it.
Piantissimo in Noki when that was like something you just don't do. I mean, maybe he was just really smart, but I feel like he accidentally picked a good one there. But it did make me realize, hey, maybe Noki isn't that bad anymore. So thank you, Dutch J. Appreciate it.
Dutch J is epic. Reacting in the chat with the wow. I guess I can see if we can get that set up going on now. So stay tuned for that, guys. Appreciate the match that just went on. Thank you, Valu and Cantaloupe and Killer and Nocturne for your participation. Congratulations
commentating.
Congratulations to Cantaloupe and Valu moving on. We'll see more of Nkitten and Nocturne on the loser side. They've already got their match ready with Duat and Larvitar. They got a schedule, but that'll be a good one to watch out for too.
Looking forward to scheduling that as soon as possible so we get to bully Larvitar.
Oh, nice.
That should be a fun one.
Alright, GG's, guys.
Good game, guys. Good bingo.
GG.